cause I think he was gonna be there out there on the highway. I bet
Pouring
it's-
today again.
Yeah, they're pouring today out on
Okay.
the one bridge, decking it.
Okay. Well, he might not make it up here then.
No, I doubt if he does today.
How we doing? Good. You? Good. Good.
Good morning. Good morning.
We need to do the amended budget, I can do it in October. With, 17th, be good. Friday, 17th October, it's a Thursday. You guys don't have any meetings that day, do you?
Is that,
It's a Thursday.
yeah, hang on. Yeah.
We do the 15th or the 17th.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
When's your next TAC meeting? Next month?
Let's see, that'd be
November.
November. Cause see, it's, in fact, we go to Springfield the day before the TAC meeting.
So the 17th, good day to do the amended budget?
So. Pardon?
17th?
Yeah, go ahead and do that. Has Ryan over there, Adrian, left Adrian? Do you know?
He lives over there. I don't know exactly
Yeah,
where.
I called him yesterday and told him there's no way I'll make it over there today, but 10:30. So anyway, he said, well, he's in Kansas City, but I didn't know, and it was kind of big. I said, well, I talked to Dylan and he'll go ahead and take care of it until I can get there.
Okay.
But then the case singer starts in the news. I don't know. I'm just curious. In my pocket.
Hold it back up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's see. Good morning.
Coffee this time.
I know.
Coffee? Oh,
Yeah.
Guys can use those seats here.
you have a seat.
Oh, I'm fine, I can stand.
Just pull the stairs if you want to or whatever. No, wait until 9:30.
It's good.
Everybody's here.
Huh? Yeah, we got everybody here. You all right? Go ahead. Okay. Sure. You wanna go ahead and start? Do you wanna cover it? That way you can give them your thoughts or anything to say.
Yeah, so,
Look over it.
yeah, obviously last meeting,
Yep. Go ahead.
you guys opened the bids and then gave them to me and asked me to look them over and give you my input, so. In return, I provided my written input and then the three, bids that are attached in here. And then the first page, obviously, you guys can all get a copy of this, it has the three companies with, this makes it easier than looking at all three bids, so. I broke all of that down, and then obviously my inputs are on the top there, but after a thorough review of the bids from Josiah Town, Clinton Wrecker, and Sherman Lake Towing, doing business with various companies, I assess each company's pricing, services, and equipment to determine the best fit for Henry County towing and recovery, and below is that evaluation. And then within this, it tells you the pricing and how everybody did on those pricings, and given just the totality of what is in these documents, Clinton Wrecker is the recommended cost-efficient, reliable choice for Henry County general towing service needs. And if there's a secondary one that you guys, I don't know what you guys are looking at here as well, but, for more complex or heavy-duty or specialized recoveries, South Island Towing would be the recommended choice due to the extensive and modern technology fleet. That sums it up.
Okay. Any questions y'all ask? Aaron? He's covered pretty well everything.
We're selecting one
Yeah,
tow company.
yeah.
And then if we need, like we did there a couple weeks ago, we'll just have to call on Southland to do that. Because our bid was from one company.
Yeah.
We do have a heavy as well, so. Now granted, they got a rotator that we don't have,
Yes, sir.
so if a rotator's needed, we're more than fine with that too.
Yeah.
We work together
Yeah.
quite
We
well.
had to use that.
Yeah,
a couple
yeah, there's a time and a need for it.
Well,
I can't justify a
And it
$1 million truck.
there's always a time for a second, because it
Right.
could be busy.
Exactly.
It could be tied up.
Yep.
But anyway,
Okay.
you have, Rick, no question? Okay.
So I make a motion, we accept Clinton Record as the tow company service for the next year. October 1 through September, end of September next year.
Second. Motion been made and seconded to go ahead and accept Clinton Rigger as our primary towing provider for the ensuing year. Voice roll call. Dale?
Yes.
Rick? Yes. Jim? Yes. Okay.
Thank you all.
Same there. Thank you all. Thank you. Aaron?
I'll get it.
Very good job.
Go ahead.
I tell you what, it gets a little complicated on this.
I just called.
Just give number to one from.
816-441. I mean, it rains to our main dispatch one, so that's fine.
Okay.
Yes.
I want to say it there just in case.
I can put, my cell phone number, but I have a floor.
Okay, it's 660.
954,
Or that one, that's fine.
because I already have it.
Yep.
2672.
All right.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Sheriff, you got all their contact info?
Yeah, it's in the,
Okay.
Thank you.
sure, yep, see you guys.
Contract.
We can sign that. It'll be Tuesday now, I guess.
Huh?
It'll be October 1st, time we get that signed.
Yeah.
That's okay.
I have a few other topics before I head out. Do you guys have time for those?
Do what?
I have a few other topics before I head
Oh,
out.
yeah,
to
cool.
Get on the
Yeah.
next agenda.
Rick said he'd be right back.
Give me right back. Okay. Now we have on TAC board, we have a bridging priority list, and then for what we're gonna go down, Jeff said it, or down Springfield. That'll be November the 10th, go down there, that's all we got.
Do you remember which ones that Dennis turned in as far as?
Oh, well, that was on the, BRO.
You remember which ones they were?
And some of them, yeah, I got, oh, God. Anyway, but.
That's okay.
I don't think that's gonna be on the list for this coming.
No, I know it's not.
I think next year, cause we looked at, I went over yesterday and visited with Dylan, and pretty well gonna be locked in on what we discussed last TAC meeting, the bridges there, because, Big County, I think, had the worst ones there, a couple of them, or
Yeah.
one of them. Benton, and then, who else? There's one other one. Anyway, they're gonna try to push that, but we don't know that, and it depends on what happens down Springfield. Cause you have to, that gets into that, you have to go around to different
Yeah.
regions and try to talk them into some of their points.
Yeah.
So, it's kinda where that's at. Anyway, then we'll be talking about that today and move on that, and Brittany is gonna be there, and she's gonna talk about some new things coming down the pike on some things that you might be able to get. So, I don't know for sure, but she's gonna talk, at the TAC, and then she'll be at the K Center too. So,
I hope they announce any bridge design changes before we get them built and have to.
well, that's what I said. I said, I'd like to see what we got being built before we get too far. We're, since 2021, when we got ours, we haven't got one on the ground yet. They're not the fastest on getting things done. And permitting is where a lot of us got, get permits. But we are ready to move ahead on the one, so hopefully we'll get it done next year. I still say, if we get it bid out by the end of the year, we'd be lucky. I doubt it. But she's working on it, but
Yeah.
One or both of them,
you got, huh?
just one or both of them.
I don't think the other one, she's got everything ready yet. Cause I haven't got a permit on that. They send that permit to me. So I don't know.
We should wonder how many bridges they're designing right now. They're doing two for us.
Yes, but it's funny, the one in Springfield, that big one down there that they wanted, they had, well, it's all designed and ready to go now, but they got architects that do all of it in-house, I guess, what I was told. But anyway, that's some of the issues, but several counties look at Hickory. He's in the same boat, he had his already ready to go, and we got it done yet. But supposedly they're gonna start working on it here pretty quick. That'd be our old program, he changed that, back in 21, saying that was gonna get everybody's bridges done quick. You don't dump the whole state of bridges into one year. So I don't know. But anyway, we got a meeting, that's when we go down, and then we'll go to the area later on that one, that'll be in December, January, sometime. Today, I don't know if anybody else is wanting to go out of that, I told Dylan, that if somebody hasn't been, I think it's good that they go, if we can. Cause that's interesting, you see just how it's messed up it is. Okay.
Just a few topics for
Yeah.
another meeting to get on the agenda for, but,
Yeah.
obviously we have 5 contracts for municipalities that we contract
Yes,
with.
Yep,
We have 2 of the contracts back, so we'd like to get on the agenda in the future to get those signed.
yes.
And we're still trying to get the others signed at this time, so
Alright,
we'll open those back up in January for additional negotiations for 2026. Because I'm in the honeymoon phase, I shouldn't have been here yet as sheriff, and, so we didn't have time this year to
Yeah.
negotiate, so.
okay,
And then probably go into closed session, I would request that for some employee issues to
Oh.
discuss with the commissioners, just an update on those and some guidance on that, as well as.
Yeah.
Tuesday?
Tuesday's fine, yeah.
okay.
Yep, and then some, amended budget discussions would be good as well.
I'll reach out to you and check your schedule and see if it's best.
Monday would be good, cause I'll be up here in the morning anyway.
Okay.
Do that next Tuesday?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I've asked before, just, obviously I'm an open and transparent guy, so, do we have like meeting minutes that would occur for the commissioners' meetings in advance? So we know what's on the agenda to discuss?
You mean the agenda?
Yeah.
Usually I post it downstairs on the bulletin board. I can email
Is
it.
it possible to email?
Yep.
Yeah, so I can know in advance. So I say that, cause it sounds like we talked about the animal thing again.
Yes,
So that's something, we've sent out emails on that as well, back to you guys, but that's something we weren't aware of, myself and the county attorney at Lucretia. So some input would have been good on that before we enacted that ordinance, county ordinance. We had no say or input, and I didn't know that we were even talking about that, so. Obviously, the email we sent back is, how are we enforcing that? And I haven't heard anything back, so.
I tell you, after reading what it was, it'd be the same as speed limit out on gravel roads. How do we, I mean, we just, you can't handle it all. That just,
Well, there's
That's-
American Disability Act,
I know.
there's the difference there, so we're not gonna go around asking people what their disability is, and so I've instructed our staff, as it stands today, if there's an issue with something that comes into the courthouse, to come talk to you three, and you three can figure it out. And if they refuse to or something, we can get involved, but we're not gonna go around and ask questions that break people's civil liberties, so, just on the enforcement side of this and legal side from our prosecutor would have been really good before we enacted the county ordinance, but, so in the future, if I see these things on a list, and just to be open and transparent, I would be here. I don't have to be invited, I'll see it and I'll be like, oh,
Well-
I had to come to that.
you know what? Let's go ahead and we'll start putting it on that agenda. And if you could, while we're doing it, email it him, I want a copy of it too. That'd be good to have, but if we, cause if we get in the habit of doing it early, then you have it now. Cause it'll be a week out. Cause I do like having minutes.
Anything else from me?
Thank you.
Alright, thank you guys.
And thank you.
How are you?
Good, how are you? What's that?
Let's see. Wonder how I get along with me.
You know whether Scott's got, you have it set up downstairs for the,
I asked him to try to get it ready by 9:45. I'll remind him.
I remind you this. We'll be needing to go into closed session at 10 quarter kill, I guess. Zoom meeting, so. I just thought I'd let you know, and I don't know for sure how long that'll be. It looks like it could be a little while. Cause, let's see, Mark, Brady, Linda Town, now it's Brady. And then you have to get out of them, or Aaron down.
best for them.
Be better at either at the closing or early, I don't know. I don't know how long it needs, rather than say it's on,
We got the 4-H right at 9.
yeah, got that.
That won't take long.
No. That's gonna be quick.
Bills shouldn't be bad, so.
Is your closed session next order of business, is that what you were saying?
Well, it'd be, yeah, that's what we'll be doing. We're gonna have Court Hill.
Okay,
That's the reason,
okay.
cause I don't know of anything else today.